Noob Jam. Hello and welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Today, the final chapter, 05:26 PM. Well, at least we know it's the final chapter. That's kind of interesting. When was Yomel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temzik meteorite fell. We travel back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Well then. It's ready! Hold it! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Eek. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Oh, a kitten? Shoot! You might get hurt. And then the meteorite came down. That was a huge chunk that went and lodged itself into him. I thought it was more teeny tiny, but no. Are you okay? You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods. They're the one who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Well then. So that's the Temzik Park meteorite, eh? It's beautiful. Looking at it from this angle, it changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temzik from falling from the sky. But we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. He does not seem very convinced. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jodes? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. Might not be able to change your fate of dying. You don't know that. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready. Ah, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Well, I can't do that. And he's already here. There's nothing I can swap out. Well, patience, I guess. It's ready! Oh. Alright. Nice. I almost missed those things. Let's see. Turn it up. Well, let's turn it up, baby. So stay back. What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Alright, well. I wish I could have seen the action. Oh well. Oh, wait. So we need to stop the meteorite from hitting. I already have a feeling I know how to do that. And I need to reach up there with missile in order to do something like this. I can't do it right now. So I can rock this. I can spray. Yes. Yes. Oh no, I had to jump on it. Ah, shoot. Well, I think it calls for a redo here. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato, Missile, that's Minnow. Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Minnow. Right now they both have the same shape. So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go. And I'm going to need your help. My help? Yeah, it's a bit too far, isn't it? Oh, sure is. Yeah, I messed up. Oh well. Let's do this again. Please don't do that! I just thought maybe it would wake her up. Even so, even if you did wake her up, what good would that do at the moment? You're the one who needs to wake up, Sissel. This little doggy says some pretty smart things sometimes. Alright, let's do it one more time with more success, shall we? So we want to do this. I want to swap. I think I want missile on this side. Then I can just do this. Activate this. Go to the potato. Thank you very much. And once I'm up here, I can do this. And I need missile to be in the potato. Good, good. Now I swap back to me. Activate this. Then swap to missile. And then we know that it hit this. Oh wait, I need to do it like this. Swap this nonsense first. And then this. Perfect. Oh, look, the lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsik fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if minnows sit firmly in its way, then fates should change. It should indeed. But now I need to get on with him into the sweet potato. I know what I'm doing, don't you worry about a thing. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile, I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Oh, okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path had changed. Yeah, it should change. Although, hopefully, this thing's not gonna fall on its head. That would be a whole nother problem. There. How's that? Look, the fragment course. It changed a little. Now Yomil's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it changed what's in its path. In its path? No, no! Detective Jode! The Temsik fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twist of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jode, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if it's detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen! Missile, the bullet stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. What? With what? Detective Jode, the meteorite fragments is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Like this sweet potato, you mean? Oh, cool, I didn't want to see the action either. Love it. Oh no, we stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. Well, I'm a little bit sad that the message telling me there's an error in communication, we can't show you your achievement. That's unfortunate, isn't it? As basically robbed us of most of the action, but oh well, the game decided to be stupid about it, so what can I do? But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn! It's not over. Or yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together? I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of power amongst us, we had to be able to figure this battle, to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomel. Sissel, the power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Oh, alright, I'll try to move there. I did it. Now gather your strengths and make it spray as if your life depended on it. Huh? I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you only have a split second. Yeah! Got it! He was saying something else, but I was like, no. Now it's your turn, missile. What? Me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, I got it. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lin. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Hit and then hit. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see gaining a second or 2 helped. Oh, it helped alright. These few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up is my turn. Your turn? You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Ye gods. His legs got smashed. This is no good. Oh, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, he'll be fine. It's just a scratch. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the one who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Hey, mister. I found this kitten, it was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kinda limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, it looked like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoed in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you're my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend? I think I finally remember. We were a cat all along. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Hold it! Again. Eek. Somebody please look at me. Oh, kitten, shoot, you might get hurt. Somebody please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory and went back to being just... I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see, just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. Oh, he told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. This turned into a very, very sad story. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light, distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lin, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Yeah, but Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sorry, I meant to say, what was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? Yeah, he got shot. Huh. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. And that's when I got my power of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lin tonight. If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. because I couldn't even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual difference in the power we got? I can control all kind of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are something that you can do that I can't. You mean I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Yeah, that's true. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you loved has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. Yeah. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Fate averted. So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad too. I don't know why you had to tease him like this. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. Who is speaking in green? Oh, it's the past. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we go back. We got back? A new 10 years later was just born. Right. We should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead. What? Oh, yeah. I don't know why, but when I see... what are those ellipses? You know, between Game of the Dead, I think it's like a dot. Anyway, that's the way this Game of the Dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fate will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. The night I stole away your life with my own hands. Kinda? I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fate have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel! Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you! I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Gerald. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. But there is still one mystery we have to solve. We said goodbye to the part of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our path would all cross again. Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Yes, that's the mystery. Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is. I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I wanted to know, who exactly are you? Mystery. Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fate of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left, and in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! Power of the dead! But how? He didn't really understand it himself, not yet anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute! That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after that man, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? I mean, we all know who this is. He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken 10 years to be retold. That's some patience. So that was you, huh? That's right. Missile. That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fate of these people on your own. So you decided to wait those 10 years out? Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. But this time, I had grown old and my power were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my power changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching the man in red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone line, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around. What? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I'd learned that Miss Lin had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world path to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then we just peaced out, and then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you would have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away in the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over. Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, you know? But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. Fair enough. And now, it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile. I believe in you. I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited this 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel. Bye, Missile. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. Oh, this time you're giving me time to read? Is that so? Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the light here. Hey, were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee! It worked! But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jode. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Wait a minute. She greeted you like she knew you. What? Am I stupid? Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too. All this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours look a lot older than mine though. How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? when you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I found out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. It's 10-year-old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel? It seemed to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Hey-oh! Alright everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Bob! I mean, of course she's alive. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow too. And so we meet again, Sissel. Oh, she was talking, I see. Well, I have no way of knowing that. From just that single night as a human, I've got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected, somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now this is my new fate. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch the strange and beautiful pattern of their life as they... And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Yay! Hahaha! So good! Ah, this game had many twists and turns. It was good. Oh, hell yeah! Happy birthday to you, lovely Lynn. Huh? Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the... But birthdays are for celebrating together with friend and loved one, nothing. Why are you guys so fast? And I'm pretty sure there's more. He's practicing. There! How do you like that? Not bad, eh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanilla. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Dancing downstairs. See, that's how you do credits. You give something. Here's your food, gentlemen. And Chief of Police without shoes. I guess I can understand. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were gonna be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again so you could... I don't know. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goal. So she put a bug in the thing again. I love it. La la la, I've never cooked this way before, so exotic. turmeric, coriander, cumin, vinegar, curing chicken. Not really necessary, this new curry chicken menu item. Oh, but your very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste test. She ate all of that already? Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Oh, him! Yeah! That's right! He never got to jail in the end. I had a blast playing this game. Oh, are you sure we need all these explosives? Not to worry, beauty, my dear, I followed the instruction exactly. 20 kilogram of gunpowder, just like it said. That's more than 20 kilogram. Wait a minute, 20 kilogram? I thought it was 20 grams. Well then. You know how much I hate watching credits, but those are good. Those I'm okay with. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any idea how you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories, the indiscretion of Mr. perhaps. Now, you must talk away in front of our darling angel. Here is to this story. There was a word I didn't recognize. Stoogy? Stodgy? Something? They're talking fast too. I get it's the credit, it has to move on, right? But it's not convenient for me, let's just say. This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say this grape are quite good, my man. The Yonoa is about to scrap the bottom of the sea, sir. Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of believe nearly die of fright just now? Well, those two people did a good job. Sound effect and music is pretty damn good in this game. Love, peace, and pigeon! Long live rock and roll! I just like how he's rocking out with the pigeons. Oh, and he's joining in too. Stop the park from changing admission, protecting the right. Oh yeah. Is this gonna actually be the first credit that I watch all the way to the end? Why is he panic dancing? This is the day, you know, he's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it dance away the pain. Oh, I'm really interested in that one. Think you could show... You got it! Why would you dance when you have a stomachache, you crazy person? I mean, I guess if it works for them, why not? And here he is, Yomiel. Then long years, Yomiel. Your time is up. Your young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. Thank you, Sissel. Yay! Oh, it's a nice painting. Very nice. I'll have a whole hour to get through all of this. Worth it! And now there's the credit of the multi-platform port staff. So those are all the people that made it happen on other platforms, namely computers. Because it's only on the DS and on computers as far as I know anyway. And I don't care. So, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoy this. I had a ton of fun playing this. A little bit of brain teaser and things like this, but I'm surprised how much I actually remember of this game. But anywho, I guess if you could help me out by pressing all the good buttons, you know, like, dislike, subscribe, whichever one you think is appropriate. But yeah, with all that said, I'm gonna bid you a glorious day, because I don't want to make you sit through the credits, because why would I do that? Right? Right? I'm half thinking I'm gonna make you sit through the credits here for no reason. It's fine. Anywho, thank you for I said thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. That's a good thing to say, right? Anyway, I have to get my mind out of my ass, possibly. And I'm gonna call it quits. So where was I? Man, I'm getting distracted by so many things. I saw that donut roll in, I was like, ooh, donuts. Anyway, see you on the next thing I do. Bye-bye!